Now, this is just a tag along on yesterday's video. I should have uploaded it yesterday, but it was too late in the night. So I'm just going to upload it today. Now, we're going to talk about combat pacing. I feel like this is a crucial element that should be in the next Call of Duty, just because it's another iteration of Modern Warfare. In any Modern Warfare game, we've never had combat pacing like we did in Vanguard. I felt like that was a key milestone for Sledgehammer to add something like that. We're going to go over what that is, why it should be implemented into this game. Now, what is combat pacing? Combat pacing is a toggle you can press to switch between pacing in your multiplayer games, from tactical, assault, and blitz. These, of course, will change the pacing in your gameplay. So if you choose tactical, it's a regular 6v6. If you choose assault, it'll be 20v28. And blitz is 28 through 48, which is just frantic on any type of map. Now, we did have some matchmaking issues in Vanguard where sometimes it wouldn't even choose your preference, where if you choose, I don't know, blitz, it'll put you in assault, vice versa. So they have to adjust that so we can always play on the one that we toggle with just for a matchmaking setting. And it always seemed like when you choose between blitz or assault, it seemed like the gameplay was a little bit more relaxed. I could be wrong, but it seemed like the skill-based matchmaking was toned down a lot in Vanguard. Now, I know a lot of you guys still experience the tried and true skill-based matchmaking where you don't even want to play anymore, or you just want to drop the controller or throw it through the wall. But it seemed like in Vanguard, it wasn't as strong as it should have been. Now, if we can get a Modern Warfare game with combat pacing where we can choose what player count we want when we play the multiplayer, instead of just the 6v6 where everything is slow and it pisses everybody off, if we can have it where it's like 8v8 or 10v10 or even 20v20 on some of these maps that we love, like Skid Row, Afghan, Subbase, I think Subbase 20v20 will be absolutely insane. And I think everybody would enjoy that. Now, I'm going to go through one of my comments from the last video. I'm going to read it so I can explain myself a little bit better to him. I'm a Hustler states, combat pacing has nothing to do with the amount of players. If you hire the player count, you possibly hire the camper count too. It's a choice from the devs. You can favor peekers or campers. It's all about the game mechanics, good 3-lane maps, and fair lag compensation, also decent servers that are not AWS. Since Warzone is kind of bundled with COD now too, the gameplay always has to stay close to Warzone. That's why COD is trash. Since Warzone came out, they can't release a COD with fun. BO2, BO3, and BO4 mechanics and leave Warzone as it is. They shoot themselves in the knee with that. And at the bottom of that, he states also that you have to study the meta before you launch the game is ridiculous. Now, using meta weapons means you have a crazy disadvantage. The constant FOMO with releases of new blueprints, tuning, skins that are almost invisible is fraudulent AF. And that's why this community is getting more toxic year by year. Now, I can't say that this guy is wrong from his comment. I understand the higher player count means more campers and peekers. I understand that, Warzone has maybe influenced the multiplayer, or maybe the influence from social media has became too much for the meta weapons in Call of Duty. I get all of that. The unfortunate aspect of this is us trying to counter that. So if we can add higher player counts to the camping, let's do it. We're always going to have campers in our game. We can't change anything or change the influence that Warzone has on the multiplayer. We'll never change that because that's Activision's money. We can't ever change anything like that. And the mechanics from BO2, BO3, and BO4, they most likely will say that those mechanics are outdated and wouldn't work in this Call of Duty. So it's a lot of aspects that go into it. We all want this fairy tale great Call of Duty game. Just like myself, I can make a video right now talking about all the good things that I want in an upcoming Call of Duty. That doesn't mean that they're going to do it. We can always try to find something that's going to substitute it and try to make it more better, or try to fit our needs while they're still designing the game and giving them ideas and stuff like that. Not saying that they're going to listen, but that's just one of the ways. And that's why we make these videos, to try to influence the devs. They may watch our videos on the things that we talk about. I'm pretty sure they have a PR team and, they're going around watching videos, but you have to give constructive criticism on these aspects of the game. Like I said, nothing happens overnight, and you can see from previous Call of Duties on how the community reacted to certain things. Nothing's ever really changed. They always tried to add something like some type of filler to it to make it suitable or not suitable or completely blow it out of proportion. So, I mean, constructive criticism is always a good way, but I have no disagreement with what you said. You're 100% correct. It's just, will we get the change in the future of Call of Duty? Who knows? But this is your boy Gunner 2 times bringing you another video. Please like and subscribe and comment your ideas below because you could be featured in my next video. And I'm out. Peace.